Hello, and welcome to Mans Who Play Mons, episode 38. This is, of course, our randomized Generation 1 Pokemon Battle Recap Twitch show. I am one of your hosts, Ilya.
I am your other host, and my name is Matt.
Hello, Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Before we dive into the show proper, I want to let people know that as last time we had a static PNG image bingo card for the show, we now have a proper bingo, which randomizes the board for each player. I will be pasting the URL in the chat, so please feel free to play along and enjoy.
Yeah, make bingo.
Make bingo. Uh, so yeah, how's it going? How's news? As one of our
Oh
friends used
man,
to say.
I got some news.
Yeah,
I got some
what's
news.
your news?
Guess what's gonna happen after the show today?
You are going to go to the bathroom.
No, probably not. I went before.
Oh,
Um, I
but
will be
you're not
taking.
drinking something.
Yeah, but I mean,
What are you
I
drinking?
have I have a
What's Matt
fantastic
drinking
sweater.
today?
Um, let's see. What do we have
It
today?
looks like apple cider.
No, this is a Manny's.
I don't know what that means.
It's a Manny's. Manny's. I forget what it is, but it's by Georgetown Brewing. It's one of the great Seattle beers. You can find it. You can find it in most stuff. Georgetown stuff
Is
is
it related in any way to Manny
solid.
Ramirez?
No, it's not related to Manny Ramirez. It's related to one of the co-founders of the brewery. I believe his name is Manny Chow.
Oh, okay.
Um, that's
Manny
a
is
little
not.
fun. That's a little fun fact.
Manny is not generally a name I associate with Asian people, but
Yeah, I don't know what his individual history is. I mean, sometimes if someone's from the Philippines, they'll
hmm.
have they'll have like
What is
a
Manny short
name,
for anyway?
Emmanuel
Oh, that makes sense. Uh,
or Manuel. But I
so
mean, those are both forms of the same thing.
So, despite the fact that you are drinking a beer right now, you do not anticipate going to the bathroom after the show.
Not immediately.
All right.
I don't know why we're talking about my bathroom.
Well, because you were asking what
I
you're
don't
going to
have
be
to.
doing after the show.
Well, I'm going to be taking the delivery of an inflatable hot tub.
What?
Where's the sound effects?
What,
where are the
what sound
reggaeton
effects are you
horns?
looking for exactly?
Something exciting.
Um, an exciting sound effect. I don't think I have such a thing. I don't know what that would sound like
Like a
exactly.
party blower
Oh yeah, like a
or
party blower. Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is not a college radio show. We do not have those things.
Oh, we
Maybe
don't have
maybe like
good
Austin
sound
Powers
effects.
saying, "Oh yeah, baby."
Oh yeah, that would be perfect.
Yeah, well,
That would be
imagine in
perfect.
your minds Austin Powers saying, "Oh yeah, baby," right now, and
Yeah.
you'll get the effect. So,
So the reason why I bring this up at all is because this is just revealing more of my ignorance about this medium of Twitch. I was going on Twitch in order to do a thing that I do, which is listen to the show and come up with proposals for titles.
okay,
Um, and I was just like looking through like what the popular shows were, and one of them was apparently just a lady in a bikini talking at you while she's in a hot tub. I was just like, what is this? What is this weird internet we're on? So I sort of figured like I think at some point we have to have our swimsuit show, and
I
I'm
disagree.
going to do it from my hot tub,
Nope,
and you can do it from whatever place you want to, but
nope,
we're going to do the
nope.
swimsuit issue.
It's not happening. It's
Yeah,
not a thing that's happening.
swimsuit issue.
Nope.
Okay.
Yep,
Well,
that's not happening.
I tried.
Are you actually getting an inflatable hot tub?
Yes, I am. That's not a place that I went to for a joke. A friend of mine has an inflatable hot tub, but just bought a house that has a proper hot tub. So I am the recipient of something that I would never purchase, but might actually enjoy.
Interesting. Okay. Where are you gonna put it?
I have a nice flat spot in my yard that was previously being used for storing scrap metal of a shed that I tore down. So it already doesn't have grass on it. So I'm rather than reseed that area with grass, I'm just gonna plop it there. So I killed two birds with one stone.
All right.
I'm
Interesting.
gonna spend no money this year. It's amazing.
What do you mean spend no
That's
money
that's not
in
true.
general
Or spend some
on
money, but
anything?
I mean, that's the goal, right?
Is it? I don't think it
I
is.
mean, it would be great to get everything for free.
Okay. Um,
But until then, you can subscribe to our channel because apparently that's a mechanic for making money that I didn't know about.
yeah, this was hilarious. So Matt was talking to me before the show, and he was like, "You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get a Patreon for this thing." I'm like, "Patreon? Like that's not how Twitch works. The way Twitch works is like if you want to make money off Twitch, you get people to subscribe to your channel." And Matt's like, "Duh, what's a subscription?"
Hey, it's
That's
not exactly
exactly
like
that's an
that.
exact quote.
I just how does anyone know about these things?
They
It doesn't say. It
if you
doesn't
if
say
you ever
anywhere.
if you've ever watched a single Twitch show, you would know.
Well, I've watched one and I've watched ours,
Okay,
and
well,
and
a
you
single
never
Twitch
say
show
any.
that has any
You
like
never say anything about it. You say all those things at the end, but
yeah, here's
you
here's the
don't.
thing.
You don't care about supporting. You don't care about supporting us. Is the problem? You're not a
No,
supportive co-host.
here's the thing. I don't care about earning money from the show because like our 5 listeners subscribing to the show is not going to be very much money. I care more about getting more listeners. So the thing I think is that we should first get our 1,000 listeners, and then we can worry about whether or not we want to monetize.
What I say is, why not both?
I just I just feel like it's a little bit awkward if you literally have like 5 people listening and you're like, hey, in addition to like the favor you're already doing me by listening, why don't you give me some money?
Yeah, how about like, 200 each per month? Um, and we'll split it. I'll take 70% because I do most of the work. You can have your 30
You
because
do
you
most of the work. Excuse
interest
me, I'm the
me.
person who actually runs the show. How dare you?
I listen. I list all the titles. I
Yeah,
list all the
great,
title candidates.
great job. Thank you for that.
All right. Well, all I know is I'm I feel not valued.
Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way, but I don't think the answer is trying to get our listeners to give us money.
If you want to bypass Ilya altogether, I can give you my Venmo.
Ooh,
Just so you know.
all right. What's your Venmo?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay, you don't
You'll
want me to give you money. You just want other
no,
people to.
you'll request from me.
You'll accidentally accept.
You want your take.
All right.
No, I'm not fooled.
Fair enough. Why don't we then get into a segment? The name of
I'm
the
excited.
the name of the segment is Top 10.
I'm booing the image. Boo.
All right. This top 10 is subtitled High School Ilya's Top 10.
Oh, shit.
Uh,
First
and
of all, I respect you. I respect you giving the segments subtitles.
you
Was that
gave one.
inspired by Just Be Normal?
Yeah, it was, in fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, first of all, I feel like, you know, you see what I've done and you've raised it, my friend.
Well, thank you. Um, so, here is today's top 10. This is going to be top 10 Pokemon moves. Um,
Oh, I know. I think I know 1 through 10.
hold on. Let me first explain the rules, and then you can tell me 1 through 10.
Okay.
This is top 10 Pokemon moves. What we're looking for is average damage output, with a few stipulations. First of all, we don't care about critical hits. So high crit
What if they're
moves.
high crit
I'm
moves? Do
saying we
we
don't
care?
care. I'm saying we don't care
Oh,
about critical
period.
hits.
We don't care, period.
Yes.
Well, the in that place, the whatever period part of speeches in this sentence does a lot of work.
Okay. Well, we don't care. Period.
What is that part of speech? We don't care, period.
I don't know. let's
That
let's 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 move on from the linguistics chat and let's talk about the top 10 that we're doing.
this is a Pokemon linguistics
It is
podcast.
not, in fact, that.
It's
So,
very few of those things.
uh, so first stipulation: critical hits don't matter. Second stipulation: charge ups and cooldowns don't matter. So you just
Okay,
care about the damage the move does. It doesn't matter how long it takes to do that damage.
dude, I am fucking stoked to do this.
And last stipulation is that accuracy does matter.
Oh, fuck you!
So again, we're looking
You're gonna make
for.
me multiply?
Yeah, I'm making you multiply. Um,
I'm gonna make Matt multiply.
yeah, and God forbid, because I don't want a bunch of little mats running around, but I'm making you multiply. So
Oh,
yes,
little Matts would be cool. They'd just be running around the screen.
so I want you to give your top 10
Do
moves.
we have a? We need to have a drop and an image of the little Matts
That's not something I can come up with during a show. I'm sorry.
for next show.
For next show, I can have little mats having multiple. I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. I
The
think
little
this
Matts.
is.
I'll let you come up with the drop.
I. You're saying you'll let me do more work. I don't think that's not a good way to sell this to me. Anyway, I think you're just stalling. I want the
No,
top 10.
I'm ready. I just thought it was a good idea.
I want the top 10 moves in terms
Okay.
of raw power output,
I'm
including
not gonna.
accuracy.
I'm not doing them in order.
That's fine.
By the way,
So
those are
again, the rules are you get 10 guesses. I'll tell you whether each one is right or wrong.
you know the real Family Feud rules are apparently you get 3 strikes, but
Listen, this ain't Family Feud.
it's so close though.
It's rather close.
Okay, maybe it should be like Pokemon Feud, so then we can get rid of that horrible Hitmontop image.
Nope, I love that image, and I'm
But
gonna.
imagine a
I'm
thing where
taking
it's
every
like
opportunity to show you that image. In fact, you know what? Look at that. Look at that beauty right there. Look at that fucking
I
thing.
don't like you very much.
Okay, come on. Let's
All right,
get to it.
Hyper Beam.
All right, we got Hyper
Ding.
Beam. That is a ding.
You have to say the rank when I get them.
No, I'll tell you the rank later.
No, you have to. It's
All right,
the
fine.
Rules. It's the rules of Family Feud.
You know, I think I just said that this is not Family Feud, and like immediately you're going to Family Feud rules.
You're
But
gonna make it more and
fine.
more like Family Feud.
All right, fine. That is a ding, and Hyper Beam is number 3.
Fuck. Blizzard.
Ding, that is number 6.
Oh, I know why. Explosion.
Ding, that is number 1.
Self-destruct.
Ding, that is number 2.
What have I said so far?
You've said Hyper Beam, Blizzard, Explosion, and Self-Destruct.
Let's put a Fire Blast up there.
Ding, that is number 7.
Let's throw in a Mega Kick.
Bah.
Oh my God! What?
Mega Kick is
Oh
not
yeah, that's
on
low
there.
accuracy. Mea culpa, guys. Let's make up for that. Let's make up for that little fuck up. Sky Attack.
Ding, that is number 4.
Yeah, obviously. Let's see. What are some other powerful things? So I got blamped on what was it again?
Mega Kick.
Mega Kick. Okay. So that doesn't bode well for things like Hydro Pump and Thunder. I'm gonna keep those in my back pocket, just so everyone can know how the top 10 sausage is made. Let's see. Skull Bash.
Ding, that is tied for number 8.
All right. What numbers do I have so far?
What numbers?
Yeah, what ranks?
Oh, jeez.
It'll
You're gonna make me. All right. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and one of the 8s.
Ooh. What could 5 be? What else is powerful? Oh, Solar Beam.
Ding. Solar Beam is in fact number 5.
Yeah, because that's a 255, I believe.
You have one more guess.
Shit, you mean I got all of them except for one?
Yeah, you did pretty well.
All right, hold on.
But there are a bunch tied for number 8, so you know.
All right.
There are actually more than 10 of these.
Okay. Wait, it's top 10.
I understand. But the truth of the matter is that there are several moves that have the same average power.
Okay. Let's see. Hmm. Christ. This is gonna be tough. This is going to be difficult.
Well, let me just say, you did a lot better than you did on the earlier top 10 that I ran.
Oh, that one sucked.
How dare you?
Shit. Okay, I feel like now I just need to just say something because it's just
Yeah, dead
never.
air. You know, the best way to get a K is a lot of dead air. Just like,
Did I ever say hyper beam?
you did, in fact, that was your first guess, as a matter of
Oh,
fact.
well, it was a long time ago. Um, e. God. Fuck it. I'm saying hydro pump.
uh, that is a. All
Oh, fuck.
right.
All right, what did I miss? Audience, yell them out as Ilya turns the thing around.
So, here are the top 10 moves in terms of power. So, tied for number 8, we have 5 different moves. These are all 100 power, 100 accuracy moves. They are Dig, Earthquake, Double
Oh,
Edge.
fuck. The 100s.
Yeah,
What? Oh, of course I should have known that because those have overall more power than the high. Oh god, I feel like such a dimwit. Of course I should have gotten
so here
those.
we go. It's Dig, Earthquake, Double Edge, Skull Bash, and Dream Eater. Those are the 5.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Then
Skull.
at number 7, we have Fire Blast, which has an average damage of 102. That's 120 power, 85 accuracy.
I got that one right.
Yep. At number 6, we have Blizzard. That's an average power of 108. That's 120 by 90. At number 5, we have Solar Beam. That's 120. That's 100% accurate. Or, 255 out of 256, as you like. Next,
255 out of 255 in Stadium.
ooh. At number 4, we have Sky Attack, which is average power of 126. That's 140 by 90. We have number 3, Hyper Beam, average power 135. That's 150 by 90. Then we have Self Destruct. That's average power of 260, 100% accurate. And then we have Explosion, 340 power, 100 accuracy.
Those powers,
Yeah.
are those the ones before or after it halves the opponent's defense? Because the way they store those is they don't want to use an extra bite, so they give them half the damage, and then as a side effect, they reduce the opponent's defense by half.
Thank you for your unnecessary technical deep dive into Pokemon.
Well, I want to
Always
know whether those were
appreciated.
the adjusted or the non-adjusted.
It's adjusted.
Okay.
Um, Question from the chat: do you divide when it takes 2 turns? In this case, we are not dividing. So this is
No.
not a realistic measure of how good a move is. It's just an all-out measure of how much damage a move does once it hits. There is
I'm
one.
trying to open a growler here because I have to my local brewery is closing because of a rent increase, and I have a growler card where I prepaid for
Growler
some.
card. Okay.
So I have to drink a lot. I have to basically kill a growler today.
Do they not keep?
Well, no, because I need to have one empty to fill it up.
Oh, I see. I gotcha. It's not like they give you a new. All right.
No, you have to pay extra for growlers.
So
You gotta empty your growlers.
my condolences about your brewery. Now, here is a fun fact I learned while I was doing the research for this segment, and we can file this under our rare segment, but definitely important segment called Matt Fucked Up.
Matt fucked up?
Matt Fucked Up.
Who's
I-
Matt?
Who's Matt? It's you.
Who's Matt?
You're Matt. You are Matt. Here's the thing I learned. Hydro Pump has 120 power and 80 accuracy.
Right.
Surf has 95 power and 100 accuracy.
Right.
Hydro Pump's average damage is 96 to Surf's 95. Hydro Pump is a higher average damage output than Surf.
96, 95 is not even.
It
We don't
is
care about that.
higher. It is a higher average output move than Surf. You said it was a lower average output move earlier. You fucked up.
Oh. Oh no. Well, that's why we don't have our K. I'm
That's because you
sorry.
don't know this shit.
Yeah, I know. What do we really know about this game anyway?
Nothing apparently. Although
All right.
I will say you did quite well on that
Of
segment.
course I did. Like, of course you're gonna care about the high damage moves. I'm just embarrassed that I didn't get the 100 hundos. You know, I didn't even think about the hundos. I was thinking about the like the over hundreds.
Well, I mean, you got Skull Bash.
Well, that's because I thought Skull Bash was 120.
No, well, you were wrong. Um, so yeah, that has been top 10.
That was a good one. I really like that.
Thank you. I enjoyed putting it together.
This segment, which you actually do in the way it's supposed to be done, I like a lot better than which is bigger, which you continually destroy.
You've also enjoyed my which is bigger variations.
No.
No. Okay, fine, fair enough.
I'm gonna say no. I've enjoyed my which is bigger variations.
You've definitely, if you listen back at over our episodes, you will find some which is biggers that you enjoyed.
Yeah.
Just saying.
All right. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
So shall we get into today's battle?
I guess we better. That's what the people came for.
Ostensibly. So, getting into my team, we have leading off a level 45 Clefable. This is an okay Pokemon. It's a kind of tanky normal type. Learns a lot of different moves. What's up? Why are you making noises?
Synonyms.
What's wrong with synonyms? Why do you hate thesauruses so much? Did thesauruses hurt you as a child?
No, this is just weak sauce.
Okay.
Just say what your team is.
I will say, some of these are more subtle than others. Some of these may be tricky to put together. Next up, we have a level 46 Nidoking. Also a pretty decent Pokemon. Like Clefable, has good type compatibilities. Learned a bunch of different moves, basically. Next, we have a level 49 Butterfree. This is your double powder psychic guy. Pretty bad Pokemon, but
Rocking that Psywave too.
yeah, which why wouldn't you rock Psywave? But yeah, you always.
I think there was one battle where Psywave really came through for you.
No, yeah, once in a blue moon, Psywave's okay, but generally speaking, you don't want it. But yeah, still, it's good to have a Pokemon with a sleep move. You always want to have that. Next, we have a Nidorino at level 40. This thing doesn't do a whole lot. I will personally give a shout out, a heartfelt shout out to anybody who can decipher why this thing is called UPS truck.
Yeah, this makes no sense to me.
I will give a hint because I believe this is a very difficult thing to unpack.
Well, it probably just means that it's stupid.
Oh, it's extremely stupid. The hint is it's similar to a surprise name plot reveal in Game of Thrones. That's my hint.
Oh, I only watched season 1, so.
Yeah, this thing was something that we found out towards the end of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I have no time for your prestige television.
Yeah, Prestige. I'm not sure. Those latter seasons, I'm not sure about that, man. Anyway.
I only saw season 1.
This thing is like a way worse version of Nidoking. It is lower level. It doesn't have the ground dual type, which probably is a bad thing. Can't learn Earthquake. Just, bad Pokemon. Yeah. Next, we have a level 62 Psyduck. Very strong Pokemon. This is your kind of, it basically lives to double its special and then unleash giant attacks.
Dude, you got Wicked Squeaky there.
I don't know about that. Man, you've got quite a line across your face there.
Yeah, that's where the blinds don't quite cover the window.
And finally, we have a Scyther.
We'll have a celebration episode when I actually get real blinds for this room.
A celebration episode, okay. An entire episode devoted to the blinds.
No, I'll make a great drop for it,
right.
And also the image with the tiny mats.
Okay, great. I'm looking forward to it. I thought I was being given the privilege of doing the work of making that image.
No, I'm feeling generous today.
All right, I appreciate that. By the way, I don't see any way that we would ever use an image of 10 mats, but okay.
Why stop at 10?
All right, fair enough. And finally, rounding out the team, we have a Scyther at level 47. This is a powerful physical sweeper. Fast Pokemon, lots of attack. So, overall, this team is not bad at all. It's got kind of, I guess the heavy hitter here is Psyduck. This has potential to be an absolute beast. Scyther's quite good. Butterfree is giving us sleep. We have Clefable and Nidorino for kind of like medium guys who do a bunch of different things. And Nidorino is just kind of a piece of shit. So,
Ouch.
yeah, overall, good team. Not amazing team, but definitely a good team. Let's move on to yours.
My team is thus. Leading off, there's an Amistar at level 50. This guy's nice. He's a good Pokemon. He got high special. He doesn't like grass, but, you know, who cares?
Yeah, we said that at the same time.
A level 39 Dodrio. This guy's hard to use. Kind of frail.
I don't know, man.
Kind
level
of
39
frail.
Dodrio. Pretty decent still.
I guess I think that, like, it's actually been on the way up in terms of level. I'm still remembering it was, like, level 33 or 34. It was really down low for a while. But, yeah, it's a nice physical attacker.
Would you say that when it was down low, that it was too slow?
I have no time for you.
Okay.
At a Pinsir, level 54. This guy's pretty great. Mostly on account of the level. I mean, he's an okay physical attacker who doesn't get stab on things, but is also, like, fairly durable. Mostly, again, because of the level. Excuse me.
Yeah, I would say Pinsir is pretty much just a better Scyther.
Yeah, I mean, definitely in this format and probably in all reality for sure. That, like, you know, that flying type gives Scyther nothing.
Yeah. Well,
that's 100% liability.
Yeah.
Oh, what? You resist fighting? Who cares?
Good snort. Oh, you resist fighting. That's like the nerdiest moment that's ever been on this on the show. Just you unironically snorting at a Pokemon resisting fighting.
I don't think that's the nerdiest episode on this show. Maybe it's in the top 10.
Yeah, great job. Oh yeah, hold on. I'll actually do it. I'll actually play the drop.
Okay. I'm gonna talk over it though.
All right, go ahead.
Got a Rattata, level 63. Super Fang is this guy's bread and butter, but he can also do that body slam action. And then he gets some special moves that he can't use very well, but being at level 63 helps him.
Yeah.
Not bad. He's not bad. I had a Seal at level 48. If you were to look up in Webster's dictionary...
Mediocre water type?
Yes. You would see this Pokemon.
Yeah.
This is also, like, the most standard Seal in the world. It's like Surf, Body, Slam, Blizzard, Rest. It's like, I could wake up from a cold sleep, someone hits me on the head and says, Matt, Seal moveset. I'd probably say that.
It's pretty cute, though.
I might say Mimic, though, if I'm feeling a little bit feisty, but I was just woken up from a cold sleep. I don't think I'm feisty. And then we had Porygon. This guy's level 44. This guy is either useful or useless.
Yeah, it's either amazing or it's dead.
Yeah, it really needs the right sort of team where it can do a lot of recovering. Otherwise, like, if there's something that can really hurt it bad, like I'm thinking Machamp, not Machamp, but the little who's the little guy? What? Machop.
Wow. I am deeply disappointed.
I can't believe I'm forgetting the names of Pokemon. We have just destroyed any credibility that we ever had. But yeah. Looking at this team, I didn't realize this until, like, fairly recently. 3 normals, 2 waters, and a bug.
Nice.
It's interesting, is what it is. This is an interesting team.
Yeah. Still pretty decent Mons overall.
Yeah, there's some good guys.
Okay.
Good guys.
Let's get into the battle proper. So, let's start with turn 1. Here's my Clefable up against your Omastar. Now, my Clefable does not have Thunder Wave, unfortunately, but it does have Thunderbolt. Now, you know, Omastar, as you mentioned, has a high special. Clefable has a level disadvantage and not amazing special. But I still just decided to go with the bolt here. Just kind of to see what happened, I guess.
Yeah, I'm afraid of the bolt. Like, I want to use Amistar in a situation where it's useful, and I figure like Pinsir's a decent guy to send in here, because Pinsir doesn't have great special, but at its level, it's hardy enough to take a bolt, and then it will just submission on the next turn and hurt that Clefable bad.
All right, let's see it take that bolt. Whoa, that
Oh
was interesting.
no, the graphics aren't loading.
Yeah, I just saw like a lot of little like
It happens
transparent
sometimes.
squares. That was
It
cool.
happens sometimes.
So is
You
that
want to
going
try?
to be the
You
case
want?
for?
Why don't you try refreshing the page?
Ooh, okay. Let's see what happens.
Professional Pokemon Operation starting now.
All right, let's have a look. See. Ah, what do you know?
There we go.
All right.
Oh, what a turn. You didn't even let it finish.
Yep. You're right. Look at that. That was the best possible
That's the
Thunderbolt.
worst turn in the world. That is called a crit Bolt Par,
Yep.
and that is Bolt Par's very ugly cousin.
Or very pretty cousin, if you ask me. Um, yeah. Thunderbolt has a 10% chance to paralyze, and Clefable has a rather low chance to crit since it's slow. So this is nothing short of a miracle. And getting Pinsir paralyzed and taking away that much of its HP is a big fucking deal. Pinsir's
And it's on the first turn,
yeah.
and I believe that Bolt Par has magical properties. I'm ready to give up.
This
I'm
yeah.
ready to just walk away.
This is a big deal. Pinsir is a very powerful Pokemon. I am very happy to get it paralyzed and damaged here.
And part of the fucking reason why I said Pinsir out was because it was gonna be faster, and now I have to take another hit from this stupid Clefable.
So yeah, speaking of taking hits from the stupid Clefable, I decided to keep Clefable in. I don't have any amazing Pinsir counters, and Clefable is not exactly an amazing Pokemon, apart from what it just did. So I just decided to keep it in and go with a Blizzard here and see what I can get in for damage.
I used the move, I used submission.
Fair enough. There's the Blizzard, decent chunk of damage. Submission hurts, but also hurts you, so it's okay.
Yeah.
So, at this point, you're at 21%. Now, my crit bolt did 38, so I'm not too likely to faint you in one more hit from bolt. So I decided to go with a Blizzard to finish you off.
I went with the beam. I was like, I don't want to survive this and then kill myself. I'm just gonna beam him. Also, beam's more accurate. Also, beam probably kills him.
Yeah, fair enough. Lots of reasons to beam.
There are.
And Blizzard misses, unfortunately. R.I.P. Clefable. It
This
did a good
was
job.
nice. This was nice. This was no crit Bolt Par, but it was nice.
That Clefable delivered. At this point, I just need to finish up the Pinsir. All I need to do is send in a Pokemon that can deal 21% damage to the Pinsir in one move. I have a bunch of options for it. I decide to go with Nidoking here. Yeah, that's what I send in. And I go with Blizzard. Once again, I feel like using a more accurate move may not actually finish this thing off. This thing's pretty tough.
Yeah, I was a little bit upset at this point. I was like, oh great, you've used a Pinsir to kill a Clefable. Aren't you feeling great about yourself? I didn't think I was surviving this either way. I figured I selected the beam. Use the beam here,
Fair enough.
just in case.
Yeah, this time Blizzard hits and you're out.
No chance to use that beam. That's fine. I decided to send out Seal here. I know that Nidokings can sometimes have Thunderbolt, but it's a Nidoking. It's specialist and amazing. It doesn't have stab on it. And Seal can hit this guy with a Surf. So I figured Seal was my best idea for Nidoking counter.
All right, out comes Seal.
Look at him.
Yeah, there it is. Mediocre water type. So, this Seal is slower than Nidoking. I am indeed afraid of getting hit by water moves here, but I do indeed have Thunderbolt, and I just decide, you know what, let's just see how we do with Thunderbolt. I'm not like super duper keen on saving this Nidoking for later since you also have another water type here in Omastar, so I just figure, let's get in while the getting is good.
Yeah, I just use Surf.
All right.
That's what you use.
There's the bolt. No crit,
So
no
this was
par.
actually reassuring in a way because it did less than 50,
Yeah.
which was cool. And then my Surf did honestly more than I was expecting, which was also cool.
Yeah. I'm pretty okay with this too. I mean, I'm still faster than you. I'm going to get you down to almost dead.
Right.
So, it's okay. I go
But
with
like
another
part of my
Thunderbolt.
calculus was like having the other water type and like Seal was the lesser water type.
Yeah.
So I mean if you had a grass type I'd be fucking kicking myself, but I didn't no one knows. No one knows what's gonna happen.
So, yeah, I went with another bolt.
I want another Surf.
All right. So there's the bolt, and there's the surf. All right. NATO King did good work. It just got edged out by the seal. Um,
Eh.
so
Seal did good work too.
at this point, I just need to finish off the seal. And here's the situation: you have an Omastar and 3 Pokemon I haven't seen yet. This seal is slow and almost dead. I have a Butterfree I've not yet brought out, which can put Pokemon to sleep. And it would be great if I could first faint this seal and then put whatever you send out next to sleep. So I send out Butterfree. And I ready Psychic.
Yeah, so seeing this Butterfree I sort of figured yeah he's probably just gonna try to finish me off. So there's really no I don't know, I didn't see a lot of gain in switching to anyone. I selected Blizzard just in case for some reason he missed.
All right.
That Blizzard would hurt him plenty.
R.I.P.
Waste of a critical hit though.
I don't see it that
I
way.
know we disagree on this,
Yep.
but it's a waste.
For me, whenever I see my Pokemon critting, unless it's negating some attack damage, like a stat boost I have, I'm happy to see it.
I'll never understand you, man. I decided to send out Dodrio for 2 reasons. One was it was probably the Pokemon that I cared least about being put to sleep, and two, it actually had the same speed as the Butterfree, so if I won the speed tie, I'd at least hit it with something. I didn't want any of my other guys to be put to sleep. They were too valuable.
All
And there
right.
was no one who I thought could like one hit KO the Butterfree.
So yeah, this Butterfree indeed has a speed tie against the Dodrio,
I know, I checked.
and
I
yeah.
like they have so little show credibility that that you have to confirm that what I said was
Well,
accurate.
no, I believed you. I'm just saying like that is definitely very relevant here, and
Mhm.
I'm also kind of calling out that I also noticed it when it happened. Um,
Okay.
so I don't.
I do have very little show credibility.
I could. One thing I could have done here is I could have brought out my Psyduck, right? So you're presumably going to be using Drill Peck here. Psyduck isn't going to be taking much damage from Drill Peck. It's also faster than Dodrio. It can counter with a Blizzard to one shot it. But I like to I wanted to hide my choice. I wanted to leave the Psyduck a mystery for now. Um, and it is a speed tie, so I still have a 50% chance of moving first. So I just decide, fuck it, let's sleep powder and see what happens.
Drill Peck.
You won the speed tie,
I was
but
really happy about that.
you got put to
I
sleep.
I didn't care. I didn't care. It was like Dodrio's gonna get put to sleep was really my sort of like I was really like the thesis of this whole battle. Like Dodrio is probably the guy who's gonna get put to sleep. And the fact that I won the speed tie brought that Butterfree down quite a bit. That was found money. That was fantastic.
Yeah, I'm actually. I don't think I'm that upset here because Butterfree is not
No, it's like
exactly.
everyone's a winner here.
Yeah,
Um, so I sort of figured that like a stun spore was gonna come next. So I sent out Porygon, who's already a freaking slow motherfucker.
yeah. I figured he's gonna be switching here, so I go with Sunspore for the good old double powder. And there it is. It missed. So that was
That part
great.
was nice, but again, like being slower, just giving him another chance. So I don't know, not the best, maybe not the best tactics, but also like both of Porygon's moves are going to be super effective against that dumb Butterfree. So, whatever. At least now he doesn't get to hit me with two things. He just because he is going to probably stun spore me again. I selected Blizzard as my move to use.
Yeah, Matt read my mind. I am intent on paralyzing this Porygon. I use Sunspore. And there it is. And RIP Butterfree.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Okay, so
I liked when the other Pokemon fainted.
this Porygon is kind of scary. It can paralyze my guys. It can recover its health. it's just kind of a nuisance to deal with. I decided to send in Nidorino here. Nidorino, probably can't deal with the Porygon. It does have double kick, which is a fighting move. It's effective against normal types, but like, it's a really low level Pokemon. Double kick's a bad move. Still, I kind of hope here that I just get a bunch of like critical hits, or maybe you're fully paralyzed. So,
Also, you don't know that I'm not running Blizzard on this guy. I mean, not Blizzard. Sorry, Psychic.
yeah, it's possible, but I also don't care if you faint my level 40 Nidorino. So,
So you're gonna send him out just to have him die? That sounds like a mat switch to me.
well, no, I'm setting up the Nidorino because first of all, I don't think it's going to be doing much this battle, and secondly, I think there is some possibility of me getting lucky and managing to take out the Porygon.
Okay, I see.
So here it is, and yeah, I don't know. There's kind of a bunch of turns where like a bunch of things happen.
Yeah, do I just let's talk about turn 11 and then let's sort of let it roll.
Yeah. So
His turn 11 I think has some significance.
sure. So I just want to double kick this thing for reasons already discussed.
I decided that I would Thunder Wave this guy. It's always nice to just paralyze someone.
Yeah, I think that's a
That's it. That didn't sound like the end of a sentence, but it was.
it's a good general statement, a nice philosophy.
I mean, not in real life.
No, but maybe secretly.
Ooh, that's terrible.
Okay, let's move on. So there's a double kick. Does like 24
Yeah,
damage.
I thought this was some real weak sauce shit.
Yeah.
So I was very unconcerned at this point. I was like, oh, he's gonna keep on doing that. Even if he crits, what's he gonna do? Like 50%? I'll just recover that.
Yeah, so my hope is that you get fully paralyzed and I get a bunch of crits. And yeah, I just you know what I do here? Not in reality, but like, what I basically do here is I take one of those like dipping bird toys.
Like this, like the Simpsons episode where
Exactly.
he gets to run the nuclear power plant from home.
Exactly, yeah. So I take one of those bird toys and I just put it over the double kick button and I just sit back and watch this Nidorino eat shit.
Have you ever thought about the fact that right now people are probably running nuclear power plants from home right now?
No.
Because of the whole pandemic thing.
I imagine that they are being run partially from home and partially in person.
Oh yeah, but I mean, think about it. Like right now, someone could have a dipping bird.
I hope that actual nuclear power plant employees are better equipped than Homer Simpson.
Yeah, don't we all? So why don't we just talk about like what our general strategy is going to be?
Yeah, let me explain my general strategy. My general strategy is to
kick?
lean on the double kick button.
Mine is basically alternate recover and blizzard, because blizzard is the most powerful thing I have, and recover will recover health from these very inept double kicks.
All right, sounds good. Let's have a look. See.
As they said in the commercials, roll that beautiful bean footage.
Wait. Could
You have the,
would
the
you care to elaborate?
Bush's baked beans commercials.
All
They
right.
would just there was with the talking dog. Remember the talking dog?
Sounds like something you dreamt
No.
up.
It was a guy and a talking dog, and at like the end of the commercials, they would say, "Roll that beautiful bean footage," and there would be footage of just like baked beans being served out.
Sounds.
See, people know.
Okay.
People know. The chat knows.
So yeah, if you look at this Porygon, things are not working out for poor Nidorino here. What Nidorino accomplished here was it moved
Hold
to
on,
your
can I interrupt you
Porygon.
for a second?
Give
It was
me,
very important that the idea was the dog, who was a golden retriever named Duke, would try to share the secret Bush's baked beans recipe. I don't know why. I don't know what the dog's motivation was in sharing it, but the guy, who I think his last name was Bush, would, it's the family recipe. He doesn't want to share it. But I don't know why the dog's getting fed by the man, most likely. So I'm not sure why the dog wants to reveal the family secret.
maybe it's just full of mischief.
Well, maybe the dog has like subscribers, like we should, and the dog is independently wealthy.
I think you need to stop shilling to get subscribers on the show. I think it is too early. We don't have a K yet. Just cool. Just chill out.
Okay.
I want to tell you all about what this Nidorino accomplished during these
Nothing.
turns. No, not nothing. What it accomplished was a
How much
paralyzed
HP was that?
it
How much
took
HP?
it took a paralyzed Porygon from 100% HP to 95% HP.
Wow. That's a good Pokemon.
Yeah, that's value.
I think I know who Ilya's MVP is going to be.
Yeah, definitely. Um, that said, like it did get below 50% at certain times. Like it's not inconceivable that I could have gotten it, but it didn't work out.
That is the stupidest thing to praise.
Yeah. R.I.P. UPS truck. Um, what does it mean, indeed? I will,
Will
folks.
you share
If
at the end?
I will share at the end if nobody guesses it.
I'm not going to.
I know you're. I have no faith in you.
I can't do this.
I have a little bit more faith in our listeners. Um,
Listeners, what, they close their eyes so they don't have to look at me?
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you another hint. So I mentioned earlier that it has to do with Game of Thrones. I will say more specifically, the parallel here has to do with a character in Game of Thrones named Hodor. So think about the character Hodor. Think about what his name means in later seasons, as is revealed, and think about Nidorino. Um, moving on. My Nidorino accomplished getting this thing down by 5%. Somebody else needs to deal with the other 95. Um,
That's a great way to look at it.
yeah, it's kind of a
You're the eternal optimist.
exactly. Um, so my remaining Pokemon, if we take a look, I've got Clefable, Nidoking, Butterfree, and Nidorino fainted. I have two more Mons. They are Scyther and Psyduck. Both have a start with a Psy sound.
I was gonna say that too, but I figured it was too stupid. But
It is
you
pretty
went
stupid.
there, man.
Yeah, I went for it. I went for the stupid. So
Title of the episode: I went for the
I
stupid.
went for the stupid. Yep. Uh, these are both.
I don't even have to listen again.
These are both pretty. They're both decent contenders against the Porygon. However, I think from what I've seen of the Porygon, I've only seen. Oh, actually, I've seen its entire moveset. So it does have Thunderbolt and Blizzard, which are both strong against Scyther. Thunderbolt is strong
Wait,
against
what did I
Psyduck.
bolt?
At the very end, you probably wanted a high accuracy move to feint me.
Oh yeah, of course I did.
Yeah, because
I'm
you know how to
smart.
play Pokemon. Yeah. So I decided to go with Psyduck, long story short, because it's not going to care as much about the Thunderbolt. It's a higher level Pokemon, has pretty decent special, and it's going to have the initiative to go with Amnesia. The downside here is that it is going to get paralyzed with Thunder Wave, but, I got to do something, so I go with Psyduck. No more hiding the toys. The toys is out. It is named
Yeah.
Psyduck here.
Yeah, this does not count as toys hiding because you still have a guy.
Yeah.
Just to
Well,
say anyone,
it was,
anyone
like,
who got
mostly a
eager,
kitten.
anyone who got eager about that bingo square, unclick it.
Well, we're talking about it. We don't actually have to do it.
Oh, I misunderstood.
So, I use Amnesia because that's what you do.
I went to use a Thunder Wave because the best way to deal with a duck that's going to power up is to slow him down so some of the other guys on the team can whack at him a little bit.
All right. There's the Amnesia, and I'm very happy to see that full bar.
Yeah, this is where I start panicking. This is where I'm like, fuck, he's going to do the thing where he powers up and kills me.
Yeah, so my plan, now that I've powered up, is to kill him. I have, this is a Surf Hydro Pump Psyduck. This is one situation where I'm happy to see Hydro Pump because it's next to Surf. So if I want a move that's a little bit more powerful, I have Hydro Pump. If I want a move that's accurate, I have Surf. In this situation, I'm worried that a single Surf won't faint this thing, so I go with the Hydro Pump to because I'm very desperate to not get paralyzed here.
I went with Thunder Wave again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like maybe I don't die or something happens or I don't know. Maybe he uses Amnesia again because he's feeling greedy.
I'm not feeling greedy.
But also, like, you have to select a move, so
Yep.
I'm going to select something.
R.I.P.
It's not like
Hydro
I'm going
Pump-
to forfeit at that point.
Hydro Pump did its job.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like what's happening here. I am basically in panic mode. I don't want Dodrio dealing with this. Dodrio's asleep and also weak to stuff,
And also dies in one hit anyway to Surf.
and also Rattatas probably got die in one hit to anything anyway because he's just a little guy. Amistar. Basically, my plan is I'm going to send out Amistar and I'm going to use Blizzard, and I'm going to pray for a freeze because otherwise this guy is just going to march through my team.
Yeah, this is the definition of desperate times calling for desperate measures.
Yeah, like it's not, I'm not gonna call it a regulation toys hide, but it's very close. Like this is where you're feeling like, all right, I'm feeling good. I've been basically just like exchanging Mon for Mon, but then he trots out this Psyduck here. That's
Yeah.
not great.
Um, so yeah, this Star dies to two serfs. I ready one of the serfs.
I ready a Blizzard. I am in total desperation mode.
Let's see what happens. So over half health, pretty good. Doesn't do any damage, and I'm frozen.
This was so good.
I
I breathe a sigh of breathed. Is that actually the
You
past tense?
breathe a sigh. That is the correct language.
No, it isn't.
Look it up. Look it up in
I
any
was
dictionary.
relieved. I was relieved. Let's just leave out that word.
You breathe a sigh of relief. I wrote in the chat at this point, unsub fucking scribe.
Which is a callback to what I said about the crit bolt par, I believe.
I don't think you wrote it the exact same way, but
No, no.
I think you just wrote
but still,
unsubscribe.
I love a good unsubscribe. It's I don't even know where I picked it up from, but
It's a good one.
it's a great way to just express dissatisfaction.
Um,
I recommend it in the future. Like people who didn't really like grow up with email won't understand it, but it'll be our little secret.
okay.
Wink.
That's creepy. So I I don't know. I feel like unsubscribe might still be a thing, kind of. Maybe not. Just in terms of like actual usage, not in terms of like the meme. But anyway,
Don't use that word in my Pokemon show.
I apologize. Uh, so yeah, this is not looking good. My last Pokemon is Scyther. Scyther only has normal type attacks. Omastar is a rock type Pokemon. That's not a good matchup. Also, Omastar knows Blizzard, which is super effective against a flying type, which Scyther
You know,
is.
because I froze you with it.
Yeah, yep, because that happened. So I could switch here. So the reason to switch here would be it guarantees that my Scyther can't be frozen because of freeze clause. Only one Pokemon can be frozen per team. However, that is an extremely unlikely event to happen. And I really, really want to preserve the Scyther's HP. I want to, try and get 2 hits in against the Omastar to try and feint it. So I decided to just leave in the Psyduck, let it get chipped down by the Omastar, and then get a free switch. That's what I did.
I was like, some guy might be coming in, so I'm gonna body slam because it would be nice if they were slow. Because Amistar's probably slower than him because he's a slow guy.
Yep. I just kept in Psyduck.
Yeah, I was like at this point, so this is how it's gonna be. You're not gonna switch the guy? Whatever. I'm just gonna seismic toss. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
Let's indeed roll that bean footage. This is one frozen duck. You could take this
you
thing out
want
of
to
your freezer and
defrost it before you cook it.
Yeah, you could fry it up for dinner.
No, you want don't fry. Don't ever fry something frozen.
Well,
you will hurt yourself.
I mean, not like immediately. I mean, after defrosting.
Don't do it.
After.
But
defrosting.
also, I would not. I mean, you could fry a whole duck. I mean, you can fry a whole turkey, but I wouldn't do that. I would probably, you could smoke a duck. That's always good. You could roast a duck. Duck is actually a fairly easy meat to cook because it's fattier than a chicken, so it's more forgiving.
You know why I don't like to eat duck?
Why?
It's too cute. I find ducks incredibly cute.
I don't know, dude.
Eating
Ducks
them.
Ducks are not that cute.
I think they're adorable.
No birds are cute. I'm gonna put that out there. No birds are cute. We have a Pokemon battle though.
Yeah. So there's some outrage in the chat. This outrage in the chat is comparable to when we were trash talking Ekans, but anyway.
Ekans is a bad Pokemon.
So, wow, you're just
also
really.
Honk is what geese say.
This is how you're gonna get subscribers, by infuriating the audience.
Well, I mean, if people are willing to watch someone in a hot tub, you'd think people would be willing to get insulted too.
Um, I don't know how those two things relate to each other.
I mean, they're both very marginal uses of the internet.
I don't think.
The internet, which was designed for physics researchers to share information about themselves.
I think the internet is
I mean, not about
famously.
themselves, probably their experiments,
I think the
but probably
internet.
also themselves.
I think the internet is famously largely used for uh, sexual reasons. Let's put it that way.
Oh, your wording is always so chaste.
Thank you. I like to think of myself as chaste. I like to think of myself as a nun of sorts.
A nun. Okay.
Of sorts. Um, that of sorts is fulfilling a very important
It's
function.
do it. It's carrying the weight there.
Yeah, exactly. It's a load bearing of sorts.
Almost a spit take. Almost a spit take.
All right. So it's fucking stupid. All right, let's
This show sucks.
I sent inside there because it's my last Pokemon.
I, I don't know, man. I use Blizzard. Why not?
Okay. Yeah, Blizzard is what you would use against a flying Pokemon, for the record.
Yeah.
I go with a Swords Dance here because I want to Swords Dance into Hyper Beam and maybe cross my fingers and take out this stupid Pokemon. But I don't
Yeah.
have high hopes for this battle.
No, things really changed.
And now things change again as my second
so
Pokemon
great.
is frozen. As your stupid goddamn Omastar gets 2 freezes in a row.
He's the man.
Yeah, this
He's like this is a he's the person who goes to the party, doesn't bring beer, doesn't bring food, but critically brings ice for the cooler because halfway through that shit's gonna melt. He's bringing that ice. He's freezing the beers, which are your Pokemon.
okay, great. Yeah, this battle was going okay until it all went to shit. That's basically what happened. I can't do anything, so I just sit here like an idiot.
I was like, I'm not gonna waste this opportunity to humiliate Ilya, so I switched to Rattata.
Fair enough.
You'll see why.
There's a Rattata. I still can't do anything.
Yeah. So I had Super Fang. And Super Fang's good because it always does half the HP. Well, it's not always good in that way, but that's just what it does.
Yeah, what it does
So
is it does half of the opposing Pokemon's current HP.
I decided that I was going to just Super Fang him to death and basically see if this simulator properly implemented the roundup on 1 HP.
I want to take a moment here and discuss Xeno's Paradox. So, Xeno's Paradox is not a real paradox, but it is a thing that an ancient Greek philosopher thought of. And the idea is, if I remember the paradox correctly, is basically you imagine that you are, running a race. Perhaps you're trying to run from point A to point B.
I'm trying to remember exactly what he says it is, but I don't remember. It's not important.
Yeah, it may be like you're running a race against something that's.
I mean,
like,
this whole digression isn't important, so I should just let you finish, so so everyone can,
Yeah.
go back to
drink
their.
your beer and let me explain.
Everyone can go back,
My,
have a nice day.
Let me explain my hazy recollection of Xeno's Paradox. The idea is basically if you want to run from point A to point B, let's imagine point A is over here on the left side of the screen, point B is over here on the right side of the screen, right? You are running at a constant rate to get from point A to point B. Now, in order to get from point A to point B, you first have to get halfway there. So you take some time to get halfway to point B. Then once you're halfway there, you have to again get halfway to point B from where you are currently. So then you run some time more and you get halfway there to here, 3/4 of the way through. And then once again, you have to get halfway to point B from where you are currently, and so you get here and so on. And so you have an infinite number of points that you have to get to, right? Every time you've gotten halfway to the endpoint, you have to get halfway there again from where you currently are. And so the paradox, as it's so called, is basically that it takes you some amount of time to get to each of those points, but somehow you eventually do reach point B. So it's this notion of like all these like finite things an infinite number of them that still add up to just this, amount of time. It doesn't take you forever to get there. You eventually get there. And so what you're doing here is you are showing us Zeno's paradox in Pokemon form.
Not really.
You are using Super Fang
No,
to
no.
take out half my HP over and over again.
Well, no, because I'm actually not. Like it actually, if it was using, because the reason why it works is because this is the computer machine, isn't doing real division. It's doing integer division. They have to specifically have a case in this to handle this right. You see.
Man, we're getting a nice combination of me boring you with math and you boring me with technical shit.
Yeah, this is why this is why people should be subscribing, because where else are you going to get this combination of the two hosts boring each other?
Okay, so are we good to proceed here?
Yeah, let's roll it.
Yeah, it is important to know that it rounds up. That's a big deal.
Yeah. Zeno's paradox is entirely irrelevant here because we're not even dealing with the same system of mathematics that you would in the real world.
Nevertheless, it felt relevant.
Nevertheless, you felt the need to describe it to everyone.
I did, and one of the listeners enjoyed it. Hey, you missed. What a jerk.
I know, that was really upsetting.
R.I.P.
That could have lost me the battle.
All right. Yeah.
He's so dumb. How could he miss?
That was the battle.
Right there. He's frozen.
Well done. Well played. Good job freezing two of my guys.
Yeah, I know. I really played very skillfully there.
Yep.
And sometimes people say Pokemon is a game of luck. Those people are wrong. It's 100% skill, and this battle just means that I'm 100% better than Ilya because I have 100% more Mons than he does, not fainted at this point. Actually, infinite percent.
So you're infinitely better than me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job with the math there, buddy.
I got there.
Eventually. So, for my Pokemon, for least valuable Pokemon, I am going to go ahead and give it to Psyduck for getting frozen like an asshole. And for most valuable Pokemon, I'm going to give it to...
He did some damage to an Amistar.
For most valuable Pokemon, I'm going to give it to Scyther for demonstrating Zeno's paradox.
Wow. My most valuable is Amistar. Just great work, buddy. I know that you yourself don't have control over the random number generator, but I like to believe that you do. And we're really willing those blizzards to freeze. Also, were those the first blizzards on each of the guys? That's pretty cool. Those are consecutive blizzards.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really cool. Good Pokemon. Great work. I don't want to choose an LVP.
Not even Dodrio.
Dodrio did 60% to your Butterfree.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
The LVP's you.
Ouch. I don't think I played that badly, honestly. I think I played okay.
Yeah, you played fine, but you weren't valuable. In that, basically, this battle was entirely determined by the blizzards. So you could have been very skillful, but you had no value towards winning. The value towards winning was all concentrated in my ability to freeze you. So you're the LVP.
Okay.
That also means you're a Pokemon, so now you can only say your name.
Ilya. Ilya. Ilya, Ilya, Ilya. Ilya. Ilya, Ilya. Ilya.
Well,
Ilya?
Now no one should be listening.
Yeah, that's true. Let's cut that shit out. Do you want to ask me a question about this battle?
Do you feel as though under different circumstances, in particular circumstances over which you were in control of, you could have won this battle?
Maybe. I think if I had dealt with the Porygon differently, if I'd maybe brought out Psyduck faster.
Yeah, what were you thinking kicking that man? That was very confusing.
Listen, the Nidorino wasn't going to do anything anyway.
I know, but I don't know. Save him to get frozen.
Listen, buddy. Maybe that 5% damage it did was the difference between Hydro Pump one-shotting the Porygon and not. Ever think of that?
Not up until now. You raise a decent point, but also who cares?
I care.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, I guess it's possible that I could have played a little bit differently, but again, I feel like my play wasn't really the factor here.
Yeah, that's why you're LVP.
Fair enough. Before we wrap this one up, I want to clue the listeners and you
Oh, do I get to have sleep time again?
into what UPS truck means. Be prepared for an extremely stupid rationale here.
I think that we've leaned heavily into stupid this episode.
We sure have. So as you noticed, the idea with these names was I was kind of taking the actual Pokemon names and varying them in ways that still made sense with what the Pokemon name was. I'm especially proud of Butterfree being margarine because, of course, margarine has no butter. It is free of butter. Now,
I mean, so does everything that isn't butter,
but like
except things
margarine
that contain
notably has no butter because like that's the point. Anyway,
okay.
with Nidorino, I had a toughie because I looked up Nidorino on Bulbapedia, which is a wiki for Pokemon, and it had a lot of conflicting ideas about what the Pokemon's name could mean. It didn't really settle on any particular interpretation. So what I went with instead was a phonetic reading. In particular, I read this as need door. So I was thinking, what needs a door? Well, a UPS truck. And of course, that's similar to Hodor for reasons that I will not get into, as it would spoil a certain plot point of Game of Thrones. Maybe I shouldn't even mention it, but getting a lot of oohs from the audience here. Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Are you about finished?
Oh yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
This has been episode 38 of Mans Who Play Mons. You can find our website at tinyurl/manswhoplaymons. You can email us at manswhoplaymons@gmail.com. You can tell your friends about how dumb our show is. And yeah, until next time, I have been Ilya.
I have been Matt.
And we will see you in a week.
I can't wait to see all of you again. This was a lot of fun, and you're all the best. Equally.